Live
in color.
welcome back everybody.
So before we go into Survivor, can we talk about like our songs choice for this show? We are sponsored by,
Casey
which we
Musgraves.
should be. High key, everything about her. She's still not totally mainstream, but like she's definitely like one of those like gay like mainstream
Well,
stars.
gays are finally like getting into her
Yes.
because Golden Hour was just such an amazing album.
It was. High key,
Um,
everything about like I just think she's just a real cool country.
She's so cool. I love her. Yeah, top song on the album.
I can't answer that one. I literally don't have a favorite because I generally like all of them. Same thing with Taylor's album. I don't really have like a favorite.
My Golden Hour, my favorite, I think, is definitely Happy and Sad. That's a good one.
Okay, that is a good one.
That's a pretty good one. Or Space Cowboy. I love Space Cowboy.
Space Cowboy is a go-to.
You'll look out the window. Why?
That was a little bit more Shakira than Casey.
Oh my God! Speaking of Shakira, did you see that video of Alicia Cara doing that?
No.
Okay, so she was
I
on.
was gonna say that because she and J-Lo are
Oh,
Super
that
Bowl.
too.
Yes.
But Alicia Cara, I don't really know. I don't
No,
really,
not important.
I don't really care that much about her. But she went on Jimmy Fallon or Seth Meyers. I think it was Jimmy Fallon though.
Probably Jimmy Fallon.
And she sang "Bad Guy" by Billie Eilish, but she did 7 different impressions, like while she sang it. And so like Twitter and the internet, like all the clickbait was, wow, like how talented was she? Like blah blah blah. And people were like trolling and being like, no, it's not. Like, and I watched the video because I'm like, let's see.
Is it actually good?
No, it's so bad.
Oh,
her Lorde impression, I didn't even know she was like it was supposed to be Lorde.
How can you even impersonate Lorde?
I stopped watching after it was Lorde, Alanis Morissette, Shakira. Shakira was the one that was most like but that's just because she's like was doing a funny voice, like
yeah. But you sounded like Mary Kate for a hot second.
But it was so bad, like it was embarrassing.
I can't do many impressions except for like the fake accent.
Me too. I think I do a good when you want it the most, like Celine Dion.
Okay.
But my Celine Dion and Shakira can sometimes borderline.
I could see like them mixing, but not really getting along.
Tonight, you know my hips don't lie.
You sound like you have like the grandpa from Family Guy, the neighbor. Anyway, Survivor. So it's been a very exciting episode. I think. Should we talk about the first episode and then the second one?
Yeah, just this season as a whole,
yes.
I'm loving Island of the Idols.
It has been such a female-led season, and I'm fully for it. Every single second of it.
Oh my God. Spoilers if you haven't watched Survivor yet, because we're just going to go right into it.
Absolutely.
But so far, 2 females have won, have gotten Idols. 2 females have gone to Island of the Idols. Mm-hmm. Women have been the instigators for whoever's been voted out.
Yep.
A man was the first person voted out.
As he should be. Because he was annoying, high key.
Mm-hmm.
He was very annoying. He was the he was like the poker player, but was also MMA, part Thai, was a yogurt worker at one time.
Oh God. And I was so happy that he got the boot because Elaine, what a queen.
She is a cutie pie. She just hilarious. 10 out of 10 hilarious. And also she's just hard to hate. But I could see why they want her out, because if you're likable at the end of the season, that's like
but like that's too early, and like it just makes you, when you want to go against someone like that early, that kind of just makes you like look a little arrogant and like the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, we just got here, like why? Let's
make fire first before we eliminate people.
Oh, but then the woman was the first person to make fire, Janet, and then Chelsea started it over on the Orange Tribe.
Although I'll admit, when she went to the Idols, the Idol. What did I just say to you? Island. When she went to the island, I was like, she should have just not taken that challenge.
Oh, Elizabeth, with the fire making.
No.
I agree, and I am looking because I love Elizabeth. She's an Olympic swimmer, so I have a very special connection with her being a swimmer.
You are also an Olympic swimmer. Yes.
But I'm a little worried about just her chances of winning it all, because as a super fan, I do read the edit and how these people are portrayed, and so her story, the whole first episode, was about how She made fire, like she was learning how to make fire. She did lose the fire making challenge against Boston Rob, but Boston Rob said he's like, it was stupid to go against me, but he's like, now you can go back to your tribe and make fire and impress them. And so then we get to episode 2, and not only does Elizabeth not even get a confessional, someone else makes fire completely and gets all the credit. Chelsea's like, I made fire. So that just looks bad on Elizabeth's heart, that the story, the edit doesn't really care about Elizabeth that much.
He's a broadcasting major, y'all, as you can tell. High key, I was like, wait, we just wasted all that time for someone else to make the fires? No.
Exactly. Goodbye. So I'm like, oh, that's not looking good, Liz.
Absolutely.
But I still love you anyway. And I think you're going to be around a while because you're an Olympic athlete. My prediction is like, she's early merge. She's an early merge boot.
So who do we think is going to go home next?
It really depends.
Or who is like your front runner for now? Like, who do you think is going to go home, and who do you think is going to make it really far?
My front runner for now.
And I'm bad with names. You have to like go.
It's too early because honestly, we like haven't really gotten like this last episode that we didn't see the Orange Tribe at all. But the first episode we spent a lot of time with Orange, so it's like I feel like. But if I actually I do Ginger on the Purple Tribe. What's his name? Tommy. The 4th grade teacher. He's my front runner.
Okay. So here's the confessional. I've never been a huge like Survivor super fan. Like I watch a lot of the seasons, but it's like top 3 episodes out of all the seasons that I've actually watched. This is the one where I'm like, I'm gonna give it an actual shot and watch it all. And so I'm still not sure like the whole mechanics of Survivor. I'm not sure like the strategies, anything. I'm just watching as a first time viewer. And honestly, I feel as though like I wouldn't mind seeing what is her name? She's Indian.
Oh, Krishma.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing her go far. High key.
I love Krishma. I think she's got a good personality.
Yes.
In the previews, they like were kind of like she was like, I'm gonna be assertive, like blah blah blah. And so I was a little worried because I thought she was gonna come across as kind of like a little like snarky and like a little too assertive. And I thought because she's a woman, and I thought I was like, oh god, these guys are gonna like get her out. Like she's gonna be an easy first boot. But she seems to be, as of the first episode, was mingling really well. She's tight with this women's alliance. She's a personal injury lawyer, so she's definitely smart.
Although I really want to see the personal, like the gym owner. I don't know his name. He's like tall.
Oh, Aaron.
I wouldn't mind him going home.
Me too.
I just feel like he's just very annoying, very paltative, and I get it. You have to like be strategic, but
he's not. He's just not. Like, you don't blow up like that, especially when your whole tribe votes the way like everyone voted off Ronnie except for Aaron and Ronnie.
Yes.
So then to come back to camp and yell, I think he was like either yelling at Missy, who I also love, or Chelsea. He's like, what the hell? Like, why would you guys do that? Like, they don't need you. Obviously, the whole tribe didn't vote with you. So it's not like you yelling at them. It's like they owe you anything. No. It's the first night. Like, you're playing from the bottom now. So you got to be a little more respectful and be like, oh, hey, like, what damn? Like, sorry, guys. Like, kind of like, because right now you are on the total outs and they obviously like don't need you in their alliance. Maybe for challenges. But
he is really buff, so I can see like for challenges he'll be like able to help. But also, I feel as though the women, like again, I think all the women could be fine without any of the guys. Like physically, like there's some tough girls in there.
Missy's Air Force basketball player. Exactly. Elizabeth's an Olympic athlete.
Like they're fine.
Who else? Chelsea looks athletic. Elaine's strong. She's a farmer. Yeah. Karishma, my girl, you might be the weakest out of the women, but
it's fine.
That's fine.
Run. She has
exactly. She could
side.
do the puzzle.
Exactly. I just think, I don't know. I just feel that I'm hoping like the challenges will get easier because, like, I get it. It's been 20 seasons, so they have to like be creative with like the challenges, but like. Why are they going on top of the shoulders? They're like solving Sudoku. They're having like swimming things all in like 3 minutes. Like,
oh my god, that was so funny with the ladder. How the Purple Tribe could not get the freaking ladder.
I was like, what?
They kept falling. That was hilarious. Oh, poor Molly. Molly, like that ladder was a metaphor for her game. She just couldn't get it.
Wow, the wisdom you spilled out, everyone.
But how do you feel about Molly? Because I was very sad for her to go.
I wouldn't have mind seeing her go further. I feel as though, like, challenge wise, she did something back. I get that, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
but that's not why they voted her out.
I know, but in general, I just feel as though like there were better options than her for that week.
I think so. I think they should have. It was Nora they wanted out, right? So I guess it
Yes.
was going to be a woman either way. I would have loved to see Molly go farther just because I feel like she would have been a more multi-purpose character.
Yes.
I feel like Nora is just going to be the crazy lady the whole time. Like,
I agree.
I don't think Nora is going to give us
like the actual uses we need for her.
Yeah, like she's not going to give us any like compelling strategy. I think really because she didn't get the credit for this boot. It was all Lauren's idea. So it's not even like Nora masterminded. She worked from the bottom.
Yes.
Lauren wanted Molly gone, and Nora was like, "Oh, that's great. Anyone but me," in the words of the great Sandra Diaz-Twine.
Wow. Love that woman. I don't know. I just think there's out of the two of them, I would have preferred I like entertainment, so I would have preferred Molly to go other than Nora, only because I like watching crazy on TV. Unpopular opinion, but for the game wise, Nora should have gone home and Molly should have stayed. So as a viewer, I would have enjoyed Nora. As like a person living in the island, I would have preferred Molly to stay. And that's the tea, ladies and gays.
And that's the tea.
Who do we think is gonna go on Idol Island next? And what's gonna be the lesson?
I don't know what the lesson's gonna be. I did feel bad for Elizabeth though, because hers was hard, like making fire.
It's hard, yeah.
And like Kelly's was like, I felt like so easy. Just remembered 3 facts.
Which is hard. And some of the facts you could have really just lied and got through it, to be honest. Like, how many brothers do I have? I don't know, 3? Like
what it was like, what's Sandra's dog's name?
Yes.
Like
what was the illness he had? Asthma. Or like what something like that.
The edit tried to make it seem like Kelly was like so disinterested in the conversation. Yeah. But like I don't think she like was. Like no. I doubt it. Like I think especially if you're talking to like Sandra and Rob, I'm sure you're like I'd be like
also I feel as though like I was telling my friend who was watching it with me, I was like, how do you go from like teaching fire, which is like one of the most important lessons, like what else can you teach people? And like they're great, love them, the 2 idols, but how else can you like teach someone else? You can't go from fire to like remember sentences. Listening is a good skill though. Like I'm such a bad listener, and I can't remember anything. Like effective Mary Gray teach us how to be better listeners. I feel as though if we can't pass a test with more than a 50, then I think we don't have any options here. But next segment, episode, whatever, we're gonna talk about Real Housewives of Orange County, y'all. So it's gonna be a fun time. OC, dun 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 dun. Faith, family, and friends are the only F's I give. I love Hannah Montana. Okay. We'll be back. Bye. I'm the bed.